I am going to be continuing drawing this in Adobe Flush. Right, we are into episode number 12. Holy moly, this is going on for ages. So if you are new on my channel, I'll just run what I've already made so far.
Hi there, I'm a voice actor for Hiroshi for this animation. Before we start, please do give SilverHunterN a thumbs up on this.
There we go. That's a lot done, holy moly. Right, so yeah, I'm gonna carry on doing some more lip syncing. I might make another mouth pose, I'm not sure, but we'll just see how this goes. So we're doing the do, where he's gonna have a pose. So we'll hit that. You're gonna need to press F6 a lot here. So we'll delete all these. It's a brilliant idea to zoom in on this, because his map is going to change for this part. So do right. Do should I have his teeth poking out like that, or should I use the more? Should I use that one? That one? Oh, that one. That one is a little bit less open, so I'll use that one. So do. Hold on.
Do give Silver.
Yeah, we don't need the O pose. I don't remember where I put it. Right over here. Right, so we need that one over here. Sometimes I do this backwards, believe it or not, but only when I know what I'm actually doing. So you can work the lip syncing backwards if you really want to, but I know what I'm doing most of the time, especially off screen. So it's better to work your way forwards than backwards. So you know, it's just I just thought it'd be a little bit quicker to do that one now. So yeah, we'll grab that one now. And Control Shift V. Hold on. Yeah, we'll get rid of that frame. Make that one better.
Please do give Silver. Give Silver.
Yeah, give. Yeah, we don't need I know exactly what this pose is gonna be, so we're gonna get the yeah, this one. That's an excellent one for the V or F pose. Now, I did showcase this in my earlier episodes, but I'll just show it again, just in case you're new. You can use this. You can use this. I'll just stretch out a little bit more so you can see. Right, you can use these. This pose here has been a lifesaver for making that. So yeah. So special thanks goes to Vecteezy and Adobe Stock for this, and also special thanks goes to Palvi for providing the white clips for me. So thank you very much. Yeah. So we can shrink that down. There. The thing is that I've already made these mouth poses, so I probably won't need that anymore. I'm just showcasing how I do my lip syncing and chin animation. So, you know. I'm surprised I've not got that many subscribers in the past 2-3 months. I'm surprised by that. It keeps going up and down. Been sitting around 4,400 subscribers for ages, so, you know. Alright. So, get that. Put that over here. We'll grab that one. Put that there. There. That makes more sense because that merges. Well, not merge, but it's like that flows with that really easily because he's already got his teeth out. So we'll play it from here.
Please do give SilverHunterN. SilverHunt.
Yeah, that's where the V starts. Right. Where's the V pose? Right, there it is. That goes here. That's excellent Bill and Ted reference. I talked about that on one of my old art videos. I'm surprised that Keanu Reeves and Alex Winters actually collaborated to make a new one in 2020 where the actors are in their 50s and they made the characters be in their 50s as well, and they each got a daughter each. It's quite funny actually, and it's where Ted says, "I'm tired of this, dude." It's like, oh my word. In the trailer anyway. Anyway. I need the S word. The S pause. Right. There we go. That's a really good pose, that. There. Yeah, we'll grab that one. Put that one here. We'll get the V pose for this one. Wait a minute, that kind of doesn't make sense. Yeah, we'll get rid of that one. We'll change it a little bit. So he's in the middle of saying a word that begins with letter S, isn't he? Okay. Then he has to start closing his mouth before he goes to the sil. So he has to close his mouth for those two frames. So yeah, that's a good one. This. Yeah, we'll pick that one. Right, put that there. There. Right, okay. Let me make a save. Okay. I'll take that one. Right. So as it shows here, you need the R pose for the So I have made one, I just have to find it. There it is. Oh no, that's for the L. Because if you look here carefully, is the edge of his tongue is behind his front teeth, the upper jaw. If that makes sense. So we're not going to use that one. So no, it's not that one either. Right. Trying to find the R. Right, maybe it's in the before. Trying to find it. Yeah, it's that one there. Because look, his tongue's not behind his top teeth. So yeah, it's that one there. Yes, there we go, we got it. Right. So Hunter. Right. Part of my username with the name Hunter, it is supposed to be a Mega Man reference, but it's also a Devil May Cry reference because of Demon Hunters as well. So yeah, so that's two Capcom franchise references. Right. Oh, by the way, right, I'm not joking, right? Me and one of my siblings, right, we came across this proper Dante wannabe, right? And there's this guy in this game, right? And he's called Ragna, right? And I'm not joking, he's proper copied off Dante so much, but I'll explain in a minute. So, Hunter. So, Hunter, yes. Anyway, I don't need that one. Right? And it's where Ragna has white hair, like Dante. Ragna has a red coat on, like Dante. And he's even got a brother, right? Ragna has a brother called Jin, right? And Jin looks like Virgil, And it's like, how can you just not see that Ragna and Jin are just Dante and Virgil? Like, how can you not see that? And it's where there's a theme song that Ragna has, literally called Rebellion. It's like, I wonder where they got that name from, judging that Dante had a mirror sword called Rebellion. It's like, how can you just not see that Ragna's just ripping off Dante so many times? It's like, what is going on there? Right, there's something else that, what's he called? Ragna copied. I'm sure he's to do with demons as well. I'm very, very sure he is. So, you know, it's like, you don't need to copy that much. I mean, Chun-Li is based on a character from Yi Ar Kung Fu, and she's based on a character called Star. And it's like, even then, Chun-Li looks quite different. So, you know, it's just really dumb. I don't understand. Why do people copy so much? Right, anyway, so Hunter. So where's Hunter?
Antenna.
Yeah, the T is coming into this. The T. So yeah, comes over here. There we go. Nice. Right. Nice. Right. Over here. Right. Hunt. I'm just trying to find the right. Yeah, there we go. I will use that one. Hunt. Right. Over here. What's the T? Did I replace that? Ah, I must have deleted that by accident. I'll just redo it. Hang on. You have to be careful with frames, because mouth frames, especially, or chin frames, because sometimes you might mix them up. So we need the R word again. So we need the R. There we go. Right.
Antenna thumbs up. Antenna thumb.
Oh, I need to add a frame here. I miscalculated that. We'll just add another frame to that. We'll just keep all that frame for an extra small split section.
Antenna thumbs up. Antenna thumb.
10. It sounds like saying 10 there, but I'll have to keep it because what else can I do?
Antenna thumb. Antenna thumb.
Yeah, we'll have to. Right, so we'll have to match up the lip sync carefully. So there you go. So it's not really saying the word 10, so I'll have to keep it that way around because it's not going to make sense if the mouth movement's different to what he's actually saying. Right, put this here. We're going to put this. I don't know. Yes. Put this over there. So we'll put this over here. All this. Right, okay, so I got rid of one frame on here off screen. I don't really need to showcase every single section of what I'm doing, so you know. So yeah, I need to start the word thumbs here to play from here.
Thumbs up on this?
Yeah, it definitely starts there rather than there. So yes. Okay. So it's with I need to make him say the word without his teeth. Without his teeth poking out. That makes sense. So yeah. Put that here. Right. Okay, over here. Now this one's gonna be quite easy to put in. So press F6 a bunch of times. Right. Where's the T word? Actually no, it's begins with TH, doesn't it? Just if you look over here. No, not that one. This one here. Right. It's the TH, isn't it? So he's gonna need it. He's gonna need the TH right here, isn't he? So yeah, we're gonna have to put that. We're gonna have to get the right pose for that part. So it's not. So where is it? Okay. Right. So. Yeah, there we go. That's the one. Thumbs up, because you would stick the edge of your tongue behind your top teeth, you know, goofs, also known as. So yeah, thumbs up. Thumb. Right. There we go. Put that there.
Is up on this?
Yeah. Put that one. Yeah. The thumb. There. Hold on. Yeah, we can take that one. Take that one. That one here. Right, put this one. Place it in this box. So yeah, so let it play from here.
Then a thumbs up on this. Up on this. Up on this.
Right there. Press F6 a bunch of times. Oh yeah. Right. Put this. Up there. Because he's gonna have his mouth closed for that one. Take this. Put this over here. There we go. Make some more breaks. So he's gonna go on with his O pose. So take this. Put this in this box. I think I need to go backwards a little. Right. So we'll take that one. And this one here. Grab that. Put that in this box here. So we need to get the in-between frame of that one and that one. So where's the before word? Yeah, there we go. So we need to find an in-between one. That looks like a good in-between pose. There. Let me just make sure that his chin matches up correctly for this part. Yeah, it makes sense. So yeah, we can do it like this.
Thumbs up on this. This.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not saying anything there. Got that there. So his mouth's going to be closed for about half a second. So can make some breaks here. Now, take all these out. So it has to be the letter S, doesn't it? Thumbs. Ah, made a little error. Thumbs up on this. Alright, okay, so I need to take that one out. I need to fix that one real quick. It won't take long. So, where's the letter S? Yeah, so we need to fix that. So, it doesn't take long to fix if you do make a mistake. Now, someone else said, oh, I hate lip syncing, it takes ages. I think it's quite therapeutic. It is easy, but it does take a little while. But it's much better than Blender 3D, because I've said on my channel, because I used to make 3D Blender videos ages ago, back in 2017 odd, and I kept saying how frustrating it is because my models, 3D models, my 3D character models kept constantly breaking, and it was so annoying. And almost every time there was a Blender update, it kept breaking the models because they were no longer compatible with the newer versions of Blender. So I spent literally like between 4 to 6 hours doing something called weight painting, right? And guess what? It was incompatible with the new version of Blender, so I was just wasting loads of precious time when I could have just done this like years earlier. So that's why I just went back to 2D. And guess what? I went around saying that in one of my very old videos, and I got 5 dislikes just for saying I like this over 3D. Like, well, if the 5 people want to give me dislikes so much, why don't they pay me to go back to Blender 3D? Or why don't they use Blender themselves? It's just so annoying how I say why I don't like something and then people dislike it. It's just like, well, pay me if you want me to use Blender then. They're so butter over something they're seeing for free anyway. It's like they didn't have to pay me a penny just to see that exact video anyway. So annoying. Right. Okay. This is to be continued. If you like my content, you can smash that subscribe button. And you can tick like too.